Yo, ladies and gentlemen, it's Dan VR. The sweater on, feeling cozy. Apartment's clean. The food is good. I've got a bottle of wine, the Pinot Grigio, receding hairline. I've got it all. And today, chat, we're going to be talking about the Deepwoken dilemma. I cannot edit this video because I'm already editing another, and I'm trying to pace myself. I'm trying to do the best I can. But we're going to talk about genuinely what is killing Deepwoken. Never before has this many people been so upset with the state of PvP. It's unplayable. War mode is a really cool, really fun idea, and no one plays it because the game is so horrifically balanced. And when you talk to the devs, they acknowledge it and they say, yeah, war mode's a great idea because it's going to help us understand what to balance. Well, you haven't fucking balanced any of it. So what the fuck are any of you fucking doing? And I know a lot of people are inclined to say, balance doesn't matter. To that I say, you're a bumbling retard, and you genuinely should not have rights as a human being. With Deepwoken. Deepwoken used to be all about adventure and exploration. That's what Deepwoken was all about. That's not what Deepwoken is, and it's not from any fault of the devs. This is not an issue with development. It's not their fault. It's just because the game is 3 years old. We know everything. We've done everything. There's no more mystery. There's nothing to explore. What the game is now is a build battleground game. You make the build, and then you go and you fight people, and then you do the instance content, and the dungeons, and the bosses, and the world events, and the conquest, and the chime. That's what the game is. It's not an exploration game. It's not an overworld game. And it's very clear to anyone who plays. When you were playing in verse 1, there would be maybe 4,000 to 5,000 people daily, but the game felt so alive. There were constantly freshies walking around Arisia, or Etris, or Vigils, or Minitirsa progging, or at Summer and Song and Hive. There were always people there progging, or there were always people ganking on the beaches of Etris. There were always things to do. The map was alive, and it was full of entertainment and excitement and people, when there were only 4,000 to 5,000 people online. Now there's 22,000 people playing, and the game's fucking dead and empty. It's like the dead internet theory, bro. No one's here. You cannot find people. That's because fundamentally the game has changed. And the developers know that. That's why they update the way they do. The main focus on all these new legendary weapons and legendary talents and paths, the slop content, is because this is a build battleground game. You make funny, wacky, weird, OP builds, and then you go and do instance content. No longer is overworld the focus. No longer is genuine, organic player interaction the focus. It is just the builds themselves. You keep making builds, and they keep adding content, so you keep making more builds. That's fine. I don't even necessarily hate that. It's not my favorite. I like the old model of genuine player interaction, but I don't hate it because it works and it's still fun. Only if you balance. If the whole point of your game is making builds, naturally, the only thing you can do with those builds is go and fight things, whether those are bosses or players. You need to balance the game obsessively. You need a full balancing team. And this has been brought up multiple times. And I think the response from Archmage was, well, that's kind of the point of testers. You know, having a balance team would be redundant. Clearly not! What is happening? The game is more miserable than ever. Okay? I'm ranked 207 right now on a 0 fortitude build just because the Iron Requiem and one-hand gun is so out of this world broken. I don't need to use my fucking brain. Berserk crit, and I do... Oh my god, man. You don't need to think. You need the game to be balanced, man. And the worst part is, a lot of it isn't that people don't want the game to be balanced. There are a multitude of passionate, knowledgeable players making full lists of balanced spreadsheets and sending it to the devs, and then it just doesn't get into the game. Please, fuck the new content for the week. drop a like 20-page long balance update. Please, we are begging you. We're begging you. The only thing to do is PvP, and it's miserable. And if you don't want to do PvP, you got to do PvE, which is also miserable. Because you just one-shot everything you fight, or you cheese everything you fight. It's not enjoyable. There's no challenge. There's no fun. It is so frustrating. Especially when a lot of it is just because it's the dev's vision. You want to know why, like, mobility in Jet Striker has never really been nerfed? Because it was the dev's vision. They liked it the way it was. Of course, all it took was fucking AGAMATSU making a video. I know people give AGAMATSU shit, and it's misplaced because he's not the bad guy. It's undeniable. It's 2 for 2. He makes a video crying about Salt Chemist. That Friday, it's gone. He makes a video crying about bird builds. That Friday, it's gone. People were talking about Salt Chemist and bird builds. People have been talking about bird builds for over a year. And it's not until AGAMATSU makes a video that they do anything. I swear to God, the only real method for balancing is if I just go and make you guys progs and showcases on the most ridiculous fucking cheese builds that I know how to make, but I just don't use because it's not fun. Like, is that what it takes? Is mass spread uproar the only way the devs will ever fucking listen to us? Another thing is loot. They get so close to having good ideas, and then they just fucking throw it away. Like the amber glasses, you get a stat, but you lose another stat. Incredible, unique idea. World Events drops. More health! More fizz! More ether! Like, bro. This is so fucking dumb. If, like, there's no... It's just power creep. You're not adding cool, unique things. It's just... new helmet that has more health. New weapon that has more damage. They don't do cool, unique, special things. It's just take the old weapon, multiply it by 2, here you go. Take the old helmet, multiply it by 2, here you go. Sloppy, unoriginal, fucking pathetic. It is so clear that you're just in it for the money now. I feel like I'm more passionate about this game than the actual developers, because this is one of the best games I've ever fucking played across everything. This is better than AAA titles. This has more potential than fucking Skyrim because it has an active development team with active community input, what the devs are actually really good about listening to. This game has limitless fucking potential, and the developers squander it incessantly with their laziness and their arrogance. Like, god damn, dude. We play your game for like 8 hours a day, every single day. I think we might fucking know more than you, who's only doing the back end. Please, dude. We only want what is best for the game, especially as content creators, when our entire brand and our financial success is tied to your game. Why would we give you bad ideas or fuck up a game when its success is directly correlated to our success? Like, bro, I'm crashing out. I'm fucking crashing out. I have no enemies. I know they're working on a balancing update. They need to do better. They need to do better, because this is all we've got. Balancing is the only thing this game fucking needs, and it's not like it's some Olympic monumental task. Motherfucker, you go into dev place and you change a 10 to a 5. It's not that fucking hard. On top of that, stop adding stupid bullshit. You keep telling us week over week, month over month, the devs are working on it. The testers are working on it. Why is it getting fucking worse then? You keep telling us to calm down, it's okay, we're working on it behind the scenes. It keeps getting worse. So I'm not trying to single out the testers or single out the devs, but it's like, most of the community, we don't fucking care. Legit, just shut your stupid fucking mouth, because you keep telling us you're working on it while actively adding shit that makes it worse. So like, just show us results. We don't care about a word out of your mouth. It's just excuses. Show us results. Oh, we're working on it. Don't care. Show us results. Because otherwise, currently it just keeps getting worse. So we're done with words. Show us results. End ramble, bro. Ramble over. Ramble over.